How are you guys doing tonight? It's been a little bit, or it's been a while, but was supposed to drop this video some time ago and let you guys know that Volume 2 of Under God is out. Download for the moment, at the time being. This way. But, yes, Volume 2 is out of Under God. For digital, it's running at 278 pages. And you can check it out at angelsoftherenaissance.com. But also, if you want, you can get the physical copy of Under God, Volume 1, physical and digital. And remember, there's only a limited amount of these left with this title right here, because when you see Under God Volume 2, I changed the title, the look of it. So there's like a limited number of these left. So get them while you can until they're out, and that's it. So yeah, go check it out. Under God Volume 2 and Under God Volume 1 and Volume 2. They're available at angelsoftherenaissance.com at my Shopify store. So go ahead, give it a check out and see what it's about. And you get to see Sevens in October on their journey, and you'll see what's to come. So I don't want to spoil it all. So anyways, I'm going to work on Volume 3. I've been working on Volume 3, so that's in production as I speak. So yeah, and I'm just going to kind of freestyle this conversation a bit because I have some things that I want to do that I kind of just don't tell you guys straight up. But also artwork. To get physical copies for Volume 2, I will have original like paintings and stuff. Paintings, drawings, and all that stuff to purchase on my Shopify store at angelsoftherenaissance.com. Another plug. But the funds will help pay for the physical copies for Volume 2 and so forth. If this stays steady, then I'm going to keep doing this. But regardless, I'm going to always have available original art coming soon. I'm preparing that stuff as we speak, or when I get off of here. So Volume 3 and some artwork. That's what's going on. Just trying to stay busy and keep things going. So I'm glad my readers and people that's picked up Volume 1, they like it so far. That's cool. And they're enjoying the story, and that's what matters. So hopefully, soon here I can get the funds to pay for the physical copies. It's like, why not, aren't you using Kickstarter and all that stuff? I will eventually, but not for this volume. If I can't, I don't want to depend on the Kickstarter to keep putting out to fund the books. I'll finish them first before I'll say that. Let them know that hey, the books are available. But yeah, that's what I want to do. So yeah, sorry if I'm not talking too much. I just kind of get lost in the sauce when I draw. But yeah. So let's push for volume 3 for this year as well. Like the thing is, like, I feel that I have to do it this way to build trust. And that's how I just feel. I won't get those numbers until I put out books and stuff from what I get and assume, and have to build my following up, of course. But my only way I figured, if I just keep producing work and just getting it out there in front of you guys, and then eventually, hit the hammer on the head or hit the nail on the head, and just do the Kickstarter when it comes down to the final straw kind of thing. But just want to guarantee you guys, like, hey, the work is getting done and no one's getting ripped off. I'm showing you guys. And I mean, if you're just gonna make 30K and then run away with the money, that's just not right. It's just, you don't do that. So because of that, now I have to do this. It's like, I feel in some way, I mean, crowdfunding can work out for a lot of people. It can work out. I just gotta be out there a little more and work on my marketing skills instead of producing constantly. I should be working on the marketing, but I feel like it's like one or the other. It's like you're gonna market or you're gonna produce. I feel like in a way I need a strong catalog, or just need a strong number. I need a large body of work at least to get my foot in the door. I know I should be talking more. Whoops. Oh, mess the scales up. Hesitate. Thing is, like, my pencils are very rough looking. I kind of go about it like rough, and I just fill it in with just my pencils are kind of like my guide, of course, in a way, but I'll do it like really rough and loose, and then I'll try to go back over with my nib. I want this fish to be like rendered right on, you know. It's like a carp mixed with a salmon kind of species. But yeah, this is the start of volume 3 of Under God. And you guys are watching it in the work making to show you guys, like, hey, you know, Under God volume 3 already. Yes, let's get to 4 as soon as we can. But this one, like, story in this one, I've been waiting to drop this for a minute. So yeah. But man, I appreciate you guys for checking out volume 1 and checking out volume. I am happy that you guys checked out Under God volume 1 and 2. That's cool, you know. And to also see fan art, I thought that was amazing. Like, I've never really thought I'd ever see that in my life. And it's inspiring at the same time, because this is one of those stories that, like, I always say in my videos that I need to get off my chest kind of thing. And you know, it's just cool to see the community. Everything's like starting to build little by little. As long as I stay consistent on the work and put it out, you know, and not have you guys like waiting years for a book, I feel, you know, that's what you guys want. Consistency. In some ways, I feel like I'm going everywhere with these scales. So what's going on? Why are you drawing a fish? Because these guys have to read volume 1 and read volume 2. Get caught up. $10, you guys. Not 30. And you're getting your pages too. People bitch about you. They bitch. It's okay. What the hell is he talking about? But no. So yeah, I've got some stuff that I have, you know, in mind, and feel like next year something's gonna pop off around this same time. I wait for that. But, you know, at the same time, you got to kind of pace yourself and not burn yourself out and time everything right. So I mean, you know, doing this whole manga, just being in this whole indie space, like, um, you know, my purpose here, you know, I'm just gonna write the stories, be consistent, put out the work. You know, I don't have to be cool with a bunch of people or not. You know, because in the end, a lot of people feel, you know, your competition or something like that, something like that, and some of them are like, no, I don't want that guy on, and it's okay. It's just like, you have other creators on, so I'm a creator. But it's all right. I'm just gonna stay in my lane and do my own thing and just produce. Let's get, as I said, produce, make this stuff work, make it happen. It's like, what's going on with my light? So I'm gonna jump around a little bit. Oops. Yeah, you gotta have fun with your work. You know, you question yourself why I'm here. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Yeah. Yeah, there's days, like I always mention, there's days I don't want to do this. I just want to kind of want to game out and just, but I feel what I do with my time now will affect what happens in the future, you know? Moment of comfort compared to a moment of just like knocking the work out, you know? Sometimes I feel like one of those things like it's like I said, it's the story I want to put out, you know, like people think, oh, you're big headed, you're just doing it for the fame and all that. I'm like, I got a story to tell. This is what I feel and what I need to put out. I don't care what anyone says, you know. I'm gonna put out what I need to do. They can have their opinions, but I'm gonna still do what the fuck I need to do. And it's all right. If it's one of those things. If they're trying not to understand you, it's like don't explain yourself. It's just anyone that's not trying to understand you. You got to put the work out and make this happen. Tell why you tell your story. Why are you doing this? Or you don't have to tell why you're doing this, but like almost like what is that story that's deep inside of you that you need to tell? Like that's you know. I know I'm kind of like everywhere because I'm like drawing and stuff. It's like, can you draw and talk at the same time, Ralph? Yeah, I can. Yes. I mean, these things do take time, you know. Um, Being consistent, putting the work out. I know I'm not as consistent as I should be on YouTube. You know, I should be very consistent on YouTube. Let you guys know, keep you guys updated better. I just get so caught up in the work, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm ready to update them and tell them what's going on. I need to work on that. If you guys are always wondering, like, how do you come up with your composition? Um, Freestyle my compositions, of course, and I don't look at anything. If you need reference to see what something looks like, you can do that. Um, I guess there's whatever rules you want to go by, but you can reference stuff if you need to see how something works. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. But you should take the time to understand something and add it to your database in your brain. But don't, you know, don't sit there and trace stuff beat for beat. Oops. Oh shit. I gotta fix that angle. That's gonna look crooked. That's where whiteout comes in. That sword has to be like straight and it's like crooked. And it's, you know, and on top of that, I'm enjoying writing Under God, like getting it where it needs to be and completing my books. It's been quite a ride, and it's not over yet. It's like, what does it take to get the work out there? What does it take to get it noticed? To get it in front of the people to see not only this book but the artwork and what I have in mind. Like, I will keep going at it. I won't give up. That's the thing. I refuse to. Like, why, get this far and just because some mediocre motherfucker wants to tell you, hey, man, you can't do it. Fuck you. Do what I need to do. But that's where I'm at with this. I'm gonna keep pushing. We're almost at get volume 3 done this year, and if I have enough time, let's go for 4 for this year. Um, yeah, let's do it. Let's make this happen. I'm all for it. And I like the fact that people can go back and you can be like 10 volumes in, and someone can get a glimpse or a hint of what you're doing and decide, oh shit, I really like that. There's 10 of these volumes. Let me go get the rest of them. You know? Switch to a finer nib. October's coming down on some stuff. It's like yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I'm like not talking so much, and I'm just like getting caught into the drawing, doing these panels and stuff. I get lost in the sauce. I really want to talk to you guys and say stuff. It's like one of those things. Maybe I should go live one day and just like say screw it, go live and just talk and make things happen. You know, I should be doing that. At the same time, I'm taking care of my dad and doing this manga stuff, and also with art. So I'm kind of taking care of my dad full time at the moment. Uh, yeah, funding things, kind of hit a bump in the road. Things are going on, life and all that stuff. But I'm not dragging my personal life in this to be like, oh, well, I just can't produce the physical copies yet because of life. Well, kind of true, but I'm working on getting that as soon as possible. And also on top of that, getting these series like completed. I don't want you guys waiting. So if I have the funds, even better. I can do it. Make things constantly consistent with that, and on my end, I'll produce the work. I'll produce the books. You know, I just need the funds. That's all. I'll get a job. I had one. Yeah. And right now, being a full time artist and being a mangaka full timer, that's my new career. I'll die trying. At least I can say, hey, at least I tried. Try to put my best foot out there and do all this work and put a story out. But yet, people, because of this, the marketing, I got to work on my marketing. It's it'll be my fault if I don't present it, as much. So I'm learning some stuff, what clubs to go to, what to do, learning things with this whole book stuff, and I will build my audience because like I said, I'm not giving up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know very many people out here in the YouTube indie space like that. I know a few of some, but you know, like Renown Zero, he's a pretty cool dude. I think once I get my physical copies, I'm gonna ask if it's cool if I can jump on a show. If I'll ever, well, he asked me to be on a show before, so I said sure. But let me get those physical copies, and then I'm like, hey, Renown, uh, let's do that interview or review. I'd be honored, and we just got to keep presenting stuff, make things happen. Got to surprise the people and also entertain them. Bring out your best, be put out your best, and bring out the best in you, and show that hey, I'm gonna stay in this. I'm dedicated. I'm a ride or die kind of person, and I'm here to make the books and make stuff happen. Yeah. Oh, we gotta fix her sword. Oh, I can fix it. It's no problem. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna fix this up right here. I better hang it up soon. Her arm should be like coming out to, you know, like there's like force behind it. Fish is like in the way. I wonder if I can just do that. Yeah. Make it appear like the water is like going around the blade and stuff. So yeah. And you guys read volume 2, you guys will see stuff about, you know, or just I'll read them all. Volume 3 will be here as well. And this is something, you know, I'm just happy to announce that. I don't know if that much water should be coming out. But, yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad you guys enjoy my characters and my readers. You guys are enjoying the story and what's happening and the progression. You know, I enjoy your feedback and also the fact you guys, you know, you guys are starting to care about the characters and stuff. You know, that's cool. That means a lot. It doesn't say, "Oh, your work is in vain. You should stop. You should write it the way I want you to write it," and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna write the way I need to. Get my art form out. You know. So yeah, gotta make this happen. Put it out there and make it work. Yes. Man, I'm pissed because I got her sword right here. I gotta fix that. So I don't look stiff. So I'll work on that. Probably have to white it out. Some things and then fix it up. Yeah, fuck. It's okay. Fix it. Maybe. I mean, shit. Oh, let's go wide. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's go wide with that. Aren't you afraid you're gonna mess up your drawing? I can fix it. What the fuck I'm doing? I can fix it. Kind of an asshole. No, I just you do it enough times, you've gone through the ringer, and you're just like, okay, I know what I must do to fix this thing. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying. And if you guys wanted to learn, you meet me in person and you can learn. Maybe. If I'm really down for meeting you. Yeah, kind of like that. But then it's got to be like whoosh. Like she's got to like bring that in there. You know? Yeah, we can fix it up, Ralph. Anywho, but yeah, Volume 3 is being worked on as we speak, or as I speak, and when this recording is over, more will be finished. And I promise that I will keep being relentless and put these books out. When my marketing gets better, then I'm sure everything else will will take off. It's just right now, this is the infant stages of getting everything together and getting everything done, Like, I don't want to make this big, huge announcement and just be like, oh, yeah, uh, I got one book done. It took 10 years, but hey, I got my 6 figures. I don't want to do that to you guys. It's not right. If I'm late on a deadline, at least I'm like late a few weeks, not like 10 years. I'm just joking, right? It's okay to joke. But I guess if it becomes like facts with it, I guess it hurts. So, but yeah, this is what, how I'm going to work like this. It's just like, hey. Anyways, so I will go ahead and finish this off screen. I know I didn't talk much, but I just want to update you guys and let you guys know that Under God Volume 2 digital is out. Shit. And you can get it at angelsofrenaissance.com along with Volume